Yeah, anxiety for sure is high right now as everybody's trying to get everything ready, make sure you can be prepared, but you never know what's headed your way. Really.
Yeah, we've been thinking about this. Last week we were watching this way out when it was over in the Atlantic, looking at it coming in this direction. And we just got to be ready. Folks in Corpus Christi have been ready, and now they're going through it, and we're just looking at the outside bands that are dealing with, and tides right now. Here's a Click 2 Pins shot here from Toddville Road, starting to flood along Toddville. Toddville, it's over in the Seabrook area, so it's right next to Galveston Bay. So this isn't, this is the Gulf stuff, but this is Galveston Bay. You can see that starting to come across the road there. That's part of what's going to be going on here. Here's what they're looking at, right in that area where he took that shot, where we had those heavy downpours come through there just a little while ago, and now that's still moving through pretty quickly. But look out, this is 1 hour. And it takes about 12 miles an hour. So now downtown inside the loop is getting a lot of the heavy rain now, too. That's the rain I was telling you about earlier. Has about ½ an inch in about 20 minutes time period in some of those areas. So really heavy rainfall, some lightning associated with it. The center of Hanna, well to our south, but it's causing a lot of the rain that's going to be dealing with the folks in Corpus Christi here. 75-mile-an-hour winds moving to the west now, slowed down 1 mile an hour to 7 miles an hour. We'll continue to do so for the next several hours. And we'll come across south of Corpus Christi, so the strongest storms and the strongest rain will be to the north of that as it slides on down to the south. The reason it's doing that is because of what we have well to our north here. This is continuing. The Futurecast model will show you how it's going through, and over the next several hours here, continue to move 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and that's going to slide on down and continue to go to the south. And the reason it's doing that is because of the high pressure that's well to the north that will continue to push this to the south. As it does so, we won't be out of the rain because we have so much tropical moisture that's still developing, and it's going to be there. High pressure moving the major storm to the west, but this high pressure off to the east continues to help pump in more tropical moisture. So going into Sunday and Monday, we still have the rain that's going to be there associated with the leftover boundaries and this tropical moisture. So we're not going to be out of rain, the rain event, until we get through the middle of the week, really. We'll start to see decreasing rain amounts. I got 80% chance today. The areas to the north will be less impacted by the rain than the areas along the coastal counties. That's what we have in play going forward. So most of all, we have tropical downpours throughout the metro area, 1 to 2 inches of rain, the coast 2 to 4 inches. That's what we think will be common. Higher amounts will be as we get those training storms there. And then the heaviest rainfall, Brazoria, Matagorda, the coastal counties. We have a flood watch in effect. That's going to be in case we do have those training areas. And we're going to see that throughout the afternoon today, too. Minor coastal flooding as well. Rip currents are going to be a problem. Surge is a problem as well with the high tide. High tide is right now. That's why we saw those high surf there along the western part of the Galveston Bay. Temperatures moderate, 80 degrees, 81 degrees, 83 in Galveston. We're going to continue to see temperatures that are going to be cooler than normal because of all the rain we have going on here. 29-mile-an-hour gusts, 29, 26-mile-an-hour gusts in Galveston. So hour-by-hour forecast about 88 degrees for our high if we get there. With all the rain, we may not even get there. 88 to 86 degrees. Notice the 80% chances to 60% chances. We go down gradually, but we're not going to get below 50% rain chances until Thursday of next week. Gradually going down, and our rain chances go down, our temperature goes back up toward the end of this week. But still, keep those umbrellas handy. If you're going to travel today, be very careful out there. Those heavy downpours can be very dangerous. Sophia?
Great advice. All right. Thank you, Cambrell.